XRP Phoenix. Here's my profile. Okay, so I'm going to start this video off by just saying this is a make or break point, it looks like, for XRP to be happening today or tomorrow. No one's sure what is going to happen exactly, but as you can see, this triangle looks like we may break up. Actually, I think I'm more bullish that we're going to break up. Okay. Now, this is something that is extremely important. The World Economic Forum put out some cryptos, and I'm pretty sure, they're just telling us who the winners are going to be. Cardano, it's a great one. XRP, Stellar, Algorand, all these are great. So these are probably going to be the winners in the future. I need to increase my bag of Cardano after seeing this, I'll tell you that. My XRP bag is packed, and I actually do not hold any Stellar. I sold it into XRP a few months ago to get more XRP. Might have to pick some more up of that. Okay, moving on. This is just something funny I posted. You wake up, the year is 2030, XRP is at $1,000. What are you doing? Always got to keep it a little bit humorous. Okay, now this is something that, all jokes aside, this is something that is important to see. Check this out.
Initial coin offerings are ways people have raised money. Vitalik Buterin did this to raise his $18 million in 2014, if I have my year right, for the Ether network. By 2016, somebody had raised $150 million in an initial coin offering. The concept is basically, I want to get proceeds for a network I haven't yet built. I'm going to build this network, but instead of selling equity to a venture capital fund, I'm going to sell a bunch of tokens that someday, hopefully, will be usable. It's a neat way to crowdfund. And foremost, they're trying to enhance the value of the tokens they sold because often they still own tokens.
Now, see, this is a problem because Ethereum did an ICO, yet they're off the hook. But XRP did not. And the SEC chair member, Gary Gensler over here, he thinks that cryptocurrencies can be a security based off them ICOing. And the SEC is saying that Ripple should have known that it could possibly be a security because they are suing other companies based on them being ICOs.
There are thousands and thousands of private placements that go on every year in the US. We want them to go on. We want people to raise capital, but we want them to do it right. Right. What ICOs do is they take the disclosure light benefits of a private placement and then add to it the public general solicitation and retail investor promise of a secondary market without registering with us. And folks somehow got comfortable that this was new and it was okay and it was not a security, it was just some other way to raise money. Well, I disagree with them.
Well, Ripple never even did an ICO, and thanks to this guy, Jay Clayton, we're being sued. The XRP community is getting sued. Or Ripple, rather. And this guy walks out on his last day. It's odd. Now, this is also extremely important with everything that's going on. So it's a quick clip. Just watch it. It'll be worth it.
Back to Bitcoin and Tether. Now, Bitcoin, it's making a nice move higher ever since El Salvador announced that they would accept Bitcoin as legal tender. But you did a huge piece on Tether last night. So you usually don't talk about crypto too much on Mad Money. What made you talk about Tether?
My friend Tim Massad from law school penned a piece for Bloomberg about how he was worried about Tether, worried that it's this company, by the way, that is kind of like you use them as an intermediary to buy, and it's also you can use them to get leverage. But what's most important about them is that they have a balance sheet that is opaque, and Tim doesn't like that. Tim has said, look, they have a page that shows you that they own some commercial paper and this, that, but they don't tell you whose paper. They don't tell you what they have, and so he compared it to Lehman Brothers. I was adamant that Lehman was in big trouble, but I had no idea how much trouble they were really in. So when I see someone analogize to Lehman, I get very scared. So I had Tim on, and in order to be able to have him on to explain the risks, we explained the risk first, and then had Tim on because he just says, "Look, you got to have. This is one of the biggest balance sheets, one of the top 10 banking institutions, and we know nothing about them." And he just doesn't like that. Look, there's going to have to be some regulation, and I know there's a lot of people out there who don't want any regulation for Bitcoin. But when you start having it being a 401k, when you start having it so that it's offered as legal tender in El Salvador, you're going to attract a Gensler. You're going to attract, Tim Massey just was the head of the CFTC. I mean, and this guy's a brilliant guy, and he's worried. So if he's worried, I'm worried.
Okay, so Tether's not even backed 1-to-1. It's probably a scheme. The fact of the matter is regulation is good. It's coming. That's how you get big investors in here. And now that it's on 401ks, cryptocurrencies, you're going to need it. So everyone's saying that down with the banks, that's an old mindset and needs to go.
What's your response to her?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really happy to be here. And, I was able to tune in to parts of the hearing yesterday. And I think that the overarching theme that we should keep in mind here is that this is part of the natural evolution of new technologies. And the fact that we're having hearings like this and starting to talk about cryptocurrencies and a digital dollar is a very positive trend overall for the sector. I really appreciated former CFTC Chairman Chris Giancarlo's comments. He's actually on our board at the hearing, where he encouraged us and regulators to think about not just what could go wrong, but also what could go right as we.
Correct. Now that's the narrative they've been pushing, all this illegal money coming through crypto, yet they tracked down the $2 million worth in Bitcoin in like 3 weeks. It's completely traceable. It's all part of the narrative so that they can regulate it, and XRP will be thriving through that. This is just a quick poll by Crypto Bull 2020. He says, when will XRP hit a new all-time high? I said September. Most people agree. I'm looking for one more thing. Where is it? Okay, this is my poll on it. What the price prediction would be the end of this year, 2021. Most people said $27. I think it's going to be around here for $10. Most people think higher. Now, this is one more thing. What's your favorite crypto and why? Most people said VeChain. Some people said XRP. I do like VeChain. I do hold some VeChain. I do hold some ADA. XRP is my favorite though. There's one more thing I wanted to find. Okay, I think that was actually it. Okay, here it is actually. John Deaton. When someone tweets or replies to a tweet that XRP is centralized, that Ripple controls XRP ledger, etc., don't argue, just respond with this. Boom. This guy, he's great. He takes people to school when they call XRP centralized. He is a director of developer relations at Ripple X Dev. Give this dude a follow. He's great. So that's going to do it for this one. Thanks, guys.